Hello, Scorpio, or excuse me, not Scorpio. We are on Capricorn. Capricorn, this is your monthly love tarot reading, and this is for the time period of November 17th of 2016 through December 17th of 2016. As you can see, I already have the cards laid out. This is a general love reading, so if you do need something more specific to your situation, please don't hesitate. There will be a link in the description box underneath this video that you can just click on, and it will take you to the special readings that I have for this month. So without any further ado, I was guided to go ahead and use one of the Viking cards first. And this card, this is your overall advice for this time period, for this next 30 days. And this card is, let's see, this is card 25. This is the Norns of Fate, Destiny. And basically what this one is all about is the fact that, you know, you create depending on what you choose. What do you want? What is it that you really want? What do you focus your attention on? Because that is the thing that's going to grow for you and multiply in your life. If you're always focusing on what's missing, which is what a lot of people unconsciously do, they focus on, you know, the money's not there, the relationship's not there, I'm not getting enough attention, I'm not getting enough of this, that, or the other thing. And so that's what they end up unconsciously creating more of. So with this card, I'm going to read you more of a description from the book on this to give you more ideas. So the Norns of Fate represent your own destiny and your free will. If the Norns are in your reading today, that means that they are giving you an indication that you create your own destiny. Take a close look at the card. You can see that Urdur looks back to the past. Verdandi looks straight ahead at you. And Skuld, the youngest one, looks into the future. Future is like an unwritten page. It's like a story that you can write if you gather the courage. So by creating an image of what you want in your future and then using your power to work your way from the present into that future, you create your own destiny. Urdur has grown old. Give her permission to die, but keep the good memories of her. Verdandi is you today. This is Verdandi in the middle. And Skuld is the future that you can create. Allow your future to become magnificent and filled with expanded personal growth, compassion, and love. Have the courage to walk forward into your future and create your own destiny. Okay, so that's what this time period is going to be about for you, Capricorn. Create your own destiny. And if you need to do some tapping sessions with me, some EFT tapping to get your blocks out of the way, let me know, because that's how you create destiny, is by removing all of the things that are getting in the way of what you really want. So, with that said, I'm going to get into the cards from the Rider-Waite deck that I've already laid out. And this, remember, this is a love reading, love tarot reading. So whether you're in a relationship or not, this is the first card up. This represents what you bring into the relationship. The Empress. She's someone who's very sensual, very fertile. If you're not wanting to get pregnant, be very, very careful, because oftentimes this shows up where there's a possibility of a pregnancy. but she is very sensual and very fertile. So just be careful. She's also very nurturing and very giving. You know, she's kind of a motherly type. And sometimes I see this card with women who tend to mother their partners. Please don't do that. There's nothing more emasculating than that. Um, you, if you're a woman, you are the receiver in the relationship. Stop giving. Stop pleasing. Stop trying to be a people pleaser. Um, Now, what your partner's bringing, Page of Pentacles in reverse. This tells me that there may be a possibility, actually, with the work situation where there's a false start. Now, it is a relationship reading, so this may have to do with the relationship, but Pentacles oftentimes have to do with money. So I'm going to say that this also could, I mean, his or her financial status does have an effect on the relationship itself. So I'm saying for some of you, you may be in a partnership where your partner is having some false starts with work, some delays, job not coming through, raise not coming through, some kind of false start. Although I picked another couple of cards and the Ace of Swords was upright. And this is a good card. It's showing that mentally, on a mental level, on a thought level, this person has things well planned out, well thought out, but it's just not coming through yet. But that is a good card, though. And then the Seven of Swords came in the reverse. And this is the lying, cheating card, but it came up in the reverse. So I would say that if this is referring to your partner and what your partner has to bring to the relationship, and what my feeling is about that is that they're no longer deceiving themselves about what it is they need to do in order to move forward in their life. Like the self-deception has stopped. Now, the next position is the Five of Staves, and this is how you will be feeling emotionally if you choose to move forward in this relationship, to stay in this relationship. And the Five of Staves is a card really of struggle. If you really just look at it, it's a card of change, it's a card of challenge, and could be about struggles. And so I picked another card to get more of an idea what the struggles might be about. And Page of Swords in reversed is what came up. So I'm feeling a younger person involved, possibly a child, your partner's child. There's something that is getting in the way of your happiness in this relationship, and it's causing some struggles and strife. So this may be, one of you has a child or children, and this may be causing some struggles in the relationship as far as your part is concerned, as far as your emotions are concerned. Your partner's emotional future in this relationship. Three of Pentacles is someone who works well in a group, works well in a team, on a team. And so this card is showing me that for your partner, it's all about working on how to work in a team as part of a unit and not just being a single person. And maybe that has to do with this issue with the children or the child that is causing a problem. That seems to make sense. Needing to work as part of a team. Perhaps your partner doesn't have children and you do, and in order to make this work, your partner needs to learn how to work as part of a team. That's what it looks like to me. Of course, you know, this is a general reading, so it's going to be different for everyone. But feel free to leave me a comment and let me know how, you know, how this might apply to your life right now. Now, if you have a specific question that you want to ask about this relationship, or if you're single and you're still looking for a relationship and you don't know what's blocking you, perhaps, you know, just have that question in mind right now, because I'm going to go to the last card, which is your outcome. Outcome, or in other words, what the lesson is in this relationship. And we have the Seven of Staves in reverse. You know, the first thing that came up for me, because this is in reverse, if you look at the card upright, this is showing someone who's kind of working at something. Looks like he's really working at building something. But this came up in the reverse. And what came to me with that, with it being in the reverse, is that, you know, just a reminder that if a relationship is too hard, if it's so much work, you might want to question whether this is the right relationship for you. And also, if it is so much work, oftentimes what you need to do is just really do some EFT tapping on, you know, whatever it is that the conflict is that is frustrating you, because you can change all of this with just doing some emotional freedom technique. Because once you change how you feel about the situation, the entire relationship will change. That's where miracles come in. That's where you actually create your destiny. By letting go of the negative thoughts and feelings and beliefs that you have that have created the situation to begin with. I pulled some clarifiers, and King of Swords and the Queen of Swords, both in the reverse. You know, swords are all about mental energy and communication. And I'm going to say, just going with my intuition on this, that you got two people here who are having an issue with communicating with each other. You're not communicating effectively. Perhaps there is criticism, and not enough acknowledging the good that you see in the other person. When that person does, you know, it's always so easy to say when someone does something you don't like, but according to law of attraction, remember, you get more of what you focus your attention on. So start focusing your attention on what's going right in the relationship instead of looking at what's not working. So that would be my advice to you. And it goes back to the very first card. This is the advice for the month for you, for this entire period of time, is the Destiny card. You create your own destiny, so you get to decide what you want. And remember, what you focus your attention on is what you get more of, which is what we've seen in this presidential election. Everyone had their attention focused on the very thing that they didn't want, and we got it. I'm just saying. Okay, so this is the messages that I have for you this month, Capricorn. And so if you need more clarification, visit the link that is in the description box beneath this video. I want to thank you as well for subscribing to my channel. And liking my videos. I really do appreciate that. So until we meet again, until you have your one-on-one session with me, or until next month, Capricorn, have a great month.